Okay, well, I guess we are live. Always has that delay, so you never get the tell for sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are live. I'm going to give this a few minutes to hopefully get some more people in here, and everybody waits until it actually pops up in their notifications. Just a quick overview. I just kind of want to do this for, oh, hey, Spider-Woman. I just want to go over my 500 sub giveaway because I have a question for everybody. Actually, I have more than one question. And I kind of want some answers, some feedback. And I want to let you know why I'm kind of so far behind on that. But we are going to be doing that 500 sub giveaway. I promised it. We're definitely going to be doing it. The other thing I want to do is I want to do some shout outs because there are several new small channels I do want to kind of give a shout out to and kind of help out, like a lot of people helped me out when I started. And then, we can just hang out, talk for a little bit. If you're watching, just say hi. Let me know who's out there watching. So I'm going to give this just a few more minutes. No, I never use a webcam either, so unfortunately you don't get to see my ugly mug on here. But I will be going over and changing the screen here in a bit, and I'll go over some things as I show you things. Goes up to 5, down to 3. Maybe we're not going to get more people watching. If you hear anything in the background, my kid's up, so he's back there watching his YouTube videos back there. Mostly Minecraft stuff and things like that. Can everybody hear me out there okay? Is this coming through? Because I always am having errors. Hey, Sandy Nix. Glad to have you here. Let me know if I'm sounding good out there. If I need to turn it up or anything like that. I'm using my mic I haven't used in a while. This is usually my mic I use for doing live streams. Damn, 3 a.m. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jax, you're out there. How does this sound? Let me know. Can you hear me fine? Okay, good. Alright, well, I'm going to get started with this then. I'll just remove my cover here. So, 686 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. First, I just want to start with that. I will pass my 500 mark, obviously. I said I was going to do a UK giveaway at 500, but I was gone. I was dealing with depression at the time as I came back, and I did a live stream explaining that. And I'm feeling much better now. So I am back, and I do want to honor my 500 subscriber giveaway. The thing is that I want to see what people want, because it's come up as a question recently. Jeez, 4 a.m. in Germany. Wow. Well, at least we have 2 people from over there, so at least 2 people can give me feedback on what would be better, what you guys are interested in over there. Okay, I came up with an idea the other day that my original thing is I was going to go to one of your online stores, get a mystery box, and have it shipped to somebody over in the UK. And recently it came to my attention that maybe I could do something a little different to give you something a little more different in your, not really in your collection, but I don't know, I'll explain to you. Somebody was talking about maybe shipping the things that I use to make my enclosures with that you cannot get outside of the United States. And that would open me up from being just being to what like Spider World or the Spider Shop could go to. It would be anywhere in Asia, Africa, South America. It would open up to all of them. And I can then ship you several different varieties of these, and you'd be able to have a chance to do some of the do-it-yourselves you see, make the arboreal enclosures yourselves, and have a chance at that. So I want to see if people are interested in that, or would you be more interested in getting something like a mystery box from Spider World EU? I can get one of those and have that shipped to somebody, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get the feedback for. Would you rather me do the display cases? No, I can't ship them anyways, but I can go to Spider World EU or one of them, pay them, and they will ship it to the address of whoever the winner is. I have contacted, I think it was the Spider Shop, and they said they could do that without a problem. So that's what I was saying, but I can ship anything I want as far as the display cases from my house to anybody else. So if you guys are interested in something, maybe like I said, one of these display cases, actually I will ship several of them because they're not that expensive. Or like I said, I can go with the like one of the mystery boxes. And now if you're going to say you want to do the mystery boxes, let me know what site do you think is better, because I know Spider World EU and the Spider Shop are two big ones to hear everybody over there buy from all the time. They both have mystery boxes. Which one is a better site? Which one would you prefer? So I want people to let me know in the comments if they watch this over like the next week or so, and then I will start doing I'll set up the giveaway. My giveaway will be happening at about the end of the month. I will be getting the funds to do it at the end of the month, so I will be doing it then. But I will definitely be doing whichever one people decide in the comments. Portsmouth, do they have a mystery box? Because I've heard of that one, but I never dealt with them. Because I'm looking for something like a mystery box, something that I can do like that's just random stuff. I just think they're kind of fun. Or like I said, the enclosures. There we go. Oh, they do great mystery boxes? Okay, I'll keep them in mind then. So that's another one. I don't know if I can... Portsmouth? I can't, probably I can say that right. I want to say Portsmouth, and I know that's not what it is. It's Portsmouth Tarantulas. So that's another option. I will look into them. But I said, let me know in the comments which one you're interested in. Do you think I should go ahead and do the display cases to give you something to display your tarantulas that you've seen online, you've never had a chance to get? Maybe you're kind of interested in doing something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Or would you rather just get more tarantulas for your collection? Either way, I do want to do that 500 sub giveaway as soon as I can. Like I say, it's going to be the end of the month. So you have a little bit of time. Leave in the comments and let me know what you want to do, what you think is best. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to say that. I'm horrible with names. So everybody knows I can't do... He's fun. Yeah, let me know which one you think really better. Hopefully more people give me feedback later on in the comments, and I'll know. Okay, well, that's all I want to talk about for that, really. Next thing I want to get into is I want to do some shout-outs. If I would be in the UK, I would prefer the nice cases. Can't get them here. Yeah, see, I thought, instead of tarantulas, it'd be something different. Something that you can't even get there if you like at all. So it'd be a cool thing that you'd have something different. So, like, I gotta get 2 votes, I think, for the display cases. Portsmouth? Okay. I said it right. Yay. Okay, the other thing I said I wanted to do shoutouts. The first thing I wanted to do, though, is I want to advertise Badass Reptiles at Inverts. This is a group that some people I know started up on Facebook. It's been a great group. It's been a really positive group. So I wanted to put that out there and just everybody go kind of give that a look at. The banner, I actually made the banner. I'm kind of proud of that banner. It's not like my best work, but it's pretty cool. So if anybody's on Facebook, we'll look around. Yeah, go. It's called Badass Reptiles at Inverts. So then I want to go into some shoutouts. First one I want to do is Small Town Exotics. Yeah, it is. It's a great group, Spider-Woman. I love that group. Great people over there. Small Town Exotics is only at 166 subs, and that's kind of criminal. It's a great channel. I suggest everybody go over there and take a look at their videos. They do a lot of... they've done several unboxings recently, several rehousings, and they're always really good videos. So I go take a look at them. I'll go to the next one here. House of Invertebrates. Also a new channel, only 159 subs. He just did these 2. It's part 1 and part 2 of his collection tour. His camera died in the middle of it, or ran out in the middle of it, so it's 2-parter. He's got a cool collection. Very interesting character. He's very interesting. So go take a look at his channel. The other one I wanted to go to was Valley's Tarantulas. Also very new. 241. Not a lot of videos, but like I just watched his tarantulas for beginners. His collection is really nice. Yeah, I like how he keeps it. It looks really nice. Really well spoken, clear video. I really liked his videos. I just found his channel the other day, so I did want to give him a shout out. Another one here. I know a lot of people know him. Tennessee Tarantulas. Let's get rid of that. 302 subscribers. Dude, you really need to adjust how your main layout is. This is pretty annoying. But videos are great. Especially you've been out for a while. I know you support all these people. I'm just trying to hopefully show it to some other people. Yeah, said great videos. He just did this. It was a collab he did with another gentleman about how they keep their roaches and how they do the feeding. He gives away the secret to the overly expensive roach chow. I'm not going to say what it is. You can go watch this video at the end. It's actually kind of funny to me because it is so stupid simple. It's just people are getting away with some crap if they're selling it for $8 for that little cup. Wow. Go take a look at that one. And I think those are all of the shout-outs I want to do. Tennessee Tarantulas. Yeah, he's been around. I think he was in some of the stuff that was going on with Edward Tyndall, and that's probably where you see him in the comments, because I know he was back at Edward like I was. But I don't really want to get into the that kind of stuff right now. Well, that went way quicker than I thought it would, to be honest. Who else do we have out there watching? We got 6 people watching now, and I've only heard from Trader Jack, Spreader Woman, and it's Nick's. I keep forgetting the first, Sandy. I've been dedicating videos to all of them. Yes, I've seen your Spreader Woman. I think those are really cool how you've been doing those shout outs, just, you know, giving everybody a look at other people's videos, and so they'll go take a look at them from your channel. I think that's a good thing you've been doing. Come on, we got 6 people watching. Only 3 people are talking. Who else do we got out there? Come say hi. Don't be shy. So those are the ones that I had to go over with. Then I was going to go over, I figured, since I don't show my face, let's take a look at my Instagram and see what's going on. We'll go up here. Jonathan Snape McLean. How is it going? Okay, so if anybody doesn't know, my Instagram is probably way more active. Hey, DEA Exotics! I was actually worried that I was going to overlap with your stream, because I know you do a late one. I was actually really worried when I was doing this, so I'm glad I didn't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one Spider Woman. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool if you did a shout-out video for me. I'd be honored. Okay, like I said, I'm way more active actually on my Instagram probably than I am on YouTube. Cause you only put up like a video a week. I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying. I'm probably gonna have some trouble with that here in the near future. I'm gonna talk to you about that in a minute too, because I want to let you all know what's going on in my life. Some bad news. Aaron, hello Aaron. Welcome to the stream. 9 people watching now. How about that? As soon as all the information is done, people start watching. That's just my luck. You'll go for another hour? Good. I don't want to overlap on you. Maybe I'll get a chance to watch yours too. So as I was trying to say, my Instagram, I'm weather way more often. So if you want to keep up with what's going on with my animals, I actually had an issue that I was taking care of today. Onyx, my one ball python that I have, had a bad shed. And I finally was like, I didn't realize I should have probably dealt with it sooner, but it's been this week. He's been dealing with a bad shed. So I finally looked up what to do, put him inside of this warm tub today with some warm water for about an hour, and pretty much all of it just came right off. I just wiped it down with a rag and put her back into her home, and it seems like it's all gone. I'm waiting for her to completely dry. I'll look at tomorrow and repeat the process if needed. But she looks good. He looks good now. Hour and a half. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about what's going on with my life. It's something, you know, if I, you know. Here's my pig toe. You know, I always put these little water dishes in there because I see everybody doing it. And I've always been kind of curious if they could drink out of it. Guess what? They can. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of funny looking, but you see, here's my Brazilian black. If anybody's got any questions for me or anything like that, I'm just going to go through a couple of these pictures real quick. This is Blue's setup. If anybody doesn't know the story of Blue, here, I'll click on him. As soon as I see the courses, I go to should I suck it bath? Yeah, I might actually do that in the starting the winter because of the heat being on and it's a little drier in my house. And I think that's where the problem came from. So definitely in the winter, I think as soon as I see a shed, I may give him a soak that day. I don't really want to bother him in his shed, but so this is Blue. If anybody doesn't know the story of Blue, he hasn't been on my YouTube channel yet. It's been all over my Instagram. What I did is when I looked it up, DA, because I know you're way more experienced than me on this. Aaron, I'll get to you in a second. I just want to play a DA real quick. After I soaked him for about an hour, it was warm water. Took him out and I rubbed him down with the rag that I had in there, so that I had something like kind of the rub on. That's what I looked up. They said to do. So I went over it. I rubbed him down with that afterwards. And then I didn't see any more shed, but who knows until he completely dries. They may have some more. So I'm going to go ahead and look it over tomorrow again to make sure there's no shed. I mean, does that sound like the right thing to do? I know you have way more experience than me, so, you know, if you can give me any advice, I'd highly appreciate that. But that's what I looked up to do, and it seemed to work, so... because I did rub him down. I did try to get the shed off, but once he was wet, it was hard to see what was still stuck on, so... as far as do pig toes work for beginners, I'm very much in the ballpark of I don't believe in really actual beginner tarantulas. I think if you do the research and you know what you're getting into and you're not completely scared of them, but I can start with anything myself. But if you're looking for something that's like very docile, easy to care for, low maintenance, that kind of thing, yeah, I think pig toes really do fit for a beginner. The thing with pig toes is like with any arboreal, rehousing is much more difficult. Like, they will be in their house, you can feed them, you usually don't have much problem, they're not really bolty. Problem is, though, if you need to then move them from that house to a new house, any arboreal is harder to do than a terrestrial. That's why most people don't put any arboreals on their beginner lists, is because they're a little harder to manipulate, get into a cup, or get them to move over, whatever method you're trying to do. They have more escape avenues. They can run up your cup, up your arm with much more ease. But a pig toe, they're way more docile. They usually throw poop at you before they will bite you. So, I mean, yeah, as far as beginners go, yeah, I think a pink toe works fine with a beginner if you feel that you can deal with it. Do your research. They do jump and shoot poo. Yeah, they jump, they climb up things. They're not as easy to, like I said, if you need to move them from one home to a bigger one. They're always harder. Like, I just did my huge rehousing videos. My arboreals, I did 5 of them. It took 30 minutes. I did my terrestrials. I did... 11 of them, was it? And I did them in 30 minutes. Because just terrestrials are so much easier to move than arboreals are. So you just have to kind of be prepared for that problem. But if you don't have a problem with it, you're probably not going to have much of an issue. Okay, let's say everybody else has a question. I'm going to go back to explaining. Man, live stream, we talk about everything. You can bring up toxic. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have watched a couple of yours. Yeah, they're pretty cool live streams. It's one of the reasons I started doing this. I was like, oh, they're pretty cool. Like, I can kind of do one and just hang out and talk. Okay, so I want to go back and this is on here. Blue. Blue is, if anybody who's seen my video, I put a ad on Craigslist saying that if you have any animals you cannot care for, you cannot take care of, you just don't want anymore, I will come and pick it up. I will take it. I'll give it a good home. I did this after seeing that tarantula thrown inside of the dumpster one. It really annoyed me, like a lot of people. So I decided I was going to do something like, hey, there is a place you can give these. People will take them. They'll give them a good home. Because I know it's harder to place something like a tarantula, a lizard, a snake, than it is a dog or a cat. People want dogs and cats. So in response to the post, I had a woman offer me Blue. She worked at a pet store. They kept Blue for a year. And he was in poor conditions, poor humidity, poor diet. I don't think he was given a UVB that whole year. So she, when she left, took him. And then she tried to care for him, but he has some problems. He has an eye infection, and just getting him to eat is a problem and stuff. And it's just too much for her. So she actually gave me Blue, his tank, all the decorations, his humidifier, vitamins. She gave me the tongs she had to feed him. I mean, she gave me the whole setup, lights, everything. And he's now sitting, she's now sitting on my dining room table because I have a 55-gallon giant tank I don't have a place for. And I've started to take care of Blue since I've had him I don't know if it's him or her. I had him for a week. I have started getting both eyes to open. I've upped the humidity drastically all day when I'm home, at least. I've given her a place to swim, which she actually had before. I've gotten her to start eating from tongs. She took a bunch of... Just this morning, she took 3 or 4 super worms just right from the tongs, about a dozen wax worms. So she has been getting better, I believe. If the eye doesn't start opening easier, I am going to be taking her to see a vet soon. But yeah, that's Blue. So that's my project right now. She also had a really bad shed. When I got her, her feet still had shed stuck on for over a week. She had shed on her head, on her body. So I upped the humidity a lot, and then that was able to start taking it off. I was able to just lightly peel it off after a couple days. I was able to get that done. So that's one problem I already got rid of. I got her to start eating. I had her UVB bulb. So like I said, I do eye drops daily, twice a day. Blue is a Chinese water dragon. And she's still... I think she's stunted her size. I think she should be bigger than she is. She's over a year and a half, almost 2 years old, and she still looks juvenile. And I know they don't become fully mature until 4 years, but I don't have a lot of experience with it. She seems stunted to me. But so hopefully she'll start growing some more too as she starts eating more. Display pets? None. Arboreals do not like being out, in my opinion. I have, let's see, right now behind me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them on display in nice display cases behind me. The only thing I see is 1 of 2 pink toes. Everything else stays almost permanently hidden. Versicolor falls under pink toe. I always kind of put him in there, but yeah, a versicolor isn't technically one. It's another genus, and it's also really pretty. So that would probably be sitting out kind of like the pink toes do. But then again, like I said, all of mine are behind their hides. I literally have to pick up my enclosures, look behind the hide, and most of them have made dirt curtains and hidden themselves behind that, so you can't see them anyway. That's why I make all my enclosures look really pretty. I can count, really? Oh, because I was counting by... Yeah, I forget how many I have sitting up there. But I am going to be doing... Once I ever get my stuff finished, set up how I feel comfortable with it, I'm going to do a whole kind of just tour of my new setup for my shelves behind me. I have them all in my living room. Pink toes really are like some of the least scary ones you're gonna get, because they look kind of pretty. They just kind of sit there. They're not that big, so they're not intimidating. So yeah, that's pretty much what, as far as arboreals go, that's what all you're gonna get. The versicolor falls into the same category. It's basically looks the same, but it's more colorful. I have 26. I know that. Okay, I finally remembered how many treasures I have. I You see, this is a video I have on here, by the way, of Blue Edie, if you want to go see. I finally got him to him in his bath. This is my Brazilian redhead finally molted. So it looks pretty. Look how red that is. It's crazy. And that's still a tiny sling. One of the red runners molted right inside of Blue's cage. I got it out because it's now immature. I put it in with mine. See, this is like, here's one of my arboreals. That's my P. fasciata. That's definitely not a beginner one. That's one of the few times I've ever seen it out. I caught it drinking. Other than that, it's behind its hide. It does not come out. I was amazed to see that. Here I had problems with my T. sturmy. It was it looks like there's a growth on it. It was actually massively dehydrated apparently. It is now doing 100 times better. I'm trying to feed it more, fatten it up a bit, but it is a male, not mature yet. Is that Kaz watching? I know that name. I love those. I had one and it died. It literally didn't even death curl. It just found it dead, like position, like looking for prey out of its hole of its hide. I was so upset by that. I need to get another one. I don't know what happened to it. But he is doing much better. Here's the next day. You can see it's starting to fill out again. As I drenched everything, gave it some water. Tried to feed it, didn't take it, and it actually looks better than that now. That, I guess, is supposed to be from hairs being kicked. It looks more red than I've ever seen, but... My favorite species to work with? It depends. I actually like the challenge. So, my favorite thing to work with so far has actually been my Goliath Bird Eater, my T. sturmy. Sorry, Burgundy Goliath Bird Eater. Just because it is the craziest thing I have. I can't open the lid half the time. I have to, like, just crack it a bit, and it goes crazy. I'm not even joking. I will lift a little bit, and obviously you just hear it running around in the tub. I have it in a big plastic tote. And you can hear its legs just hitting, like, cut to close the lid. I like working probably with terrestrials the best. I like any of the terrestrials. I love the baboons because they're so defensive. OBT, I know everybody gets scared about moving and transfer OBTs. I think they're one of the easiest things to transfer because they are terrestrial and they're so defensive of their place. You just open the lid, they give you a threat post, you're like, oh, that's cute. Put the cup on top of them and pick them up and move them over to the new place. Like, it's so simple to me. Can we hear? No, you know, I may record it. I'll try to record that and put it on Instagram. That's why I put it on YouTube because it's kind of hard to like put such a little clip. I will try to get my T. sturmy going freaking insane, running around his tub. He does it all the time. It's crazy. I've heard it. I've just been sitting out here watching TV, and I've heard him go nuts. You just hear thud, 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 thud. Oh, I didn't say hi to Kalias? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I haven't been watching your videos recently. Your baboons just sit there. I say the problem with my baboons is they like to be pet holes. That is a problem with baboons. I just think they're fun to work with. And that's what she was asking me. Which ones do I like to work with? And I like working with the baboons. I like their defensiveness and stuff like that. Which one do I like a lot would be one of my favorites is my oldest tarantula, which is my Grammostola porteri. Rosie, she just sits out. I mean, she's a pet rock. People complain about them, but it's nice to have one that just sits out. Anytime I look over there, she's never in her hide. She's just sitting out. She'll walk around. She'll climb the walls, whatever she's doing, and she's always out where you can see her. Where I go through everything else, I'm lucky to catch legs out of holes. I'll turn on a light and you'll watch, even a red light, and you'll watch all my Boreals go hiding in their hides. So it's nice to have one that just sits out. Oh yeah, like I said, we always try to support each other. You're over in the PetTube channel, I believe. Yeah, Rosie. Rosie's pretty cool. I'm trying to fatten Rosie up because when I got Rosie originally, Rosie was a massive rose hair. Like, I'd never seen one that big. She had the biggest butt I've seen. And I've had her for years, and she just would not eat. I had the hardest time getting her to eat. And recently, she's become a big pig. Like, I could give her a roach a day, and she'll eat it. And so I'm starting to try to fatten her back up a bit. Your H poker piece is insane. It's a pet hole, but insane when out. Your poker piece isn't that the... No, that's the H poker piece. I'm trying to think what that one is offhand. I'm horrible with the scientific names. Yeah, see, here's my brand new that's my Rosie's new enclosure right there. But she has a hide. She's almost never in it. She's always out by the water dish or around by her tree. Try having a blue side blue. You know what's really crazy? My Costa Rican zebra is insane. My Samani, that thing's nuts. It's a pet hole and it does not like me. Pulp Friction, like that's what I would right away off the top of my head recommend. Pulp. I can't never say it. Pulp Friction. Yeah, they are like I know both the owners. I've talked to them. They're really cool. They do a lot for the community too. So yeah, I would definitely recommend them. My desk setup. I have so much crap on my desk. It's funny. I have all these little things that like my kids giving me. I got a bunch of different USB drives. I have my cameras always sitting on my desk. Yeah. My Asamani just hiding in its hole. It will not come out. Yeah, there's my pig toe just sitting out. I think it's a Metallica one. Oh, golden leg baboon. Okay. Okay, which rose hair do you have? Do you have the Gravistol Rosea or the Gravistol Terry? Yeah, the golden blue legs what everybody was loving for a while when I first got back in. They were like what everybody wanted. And then everybody kind of went back to just wanting their Metallica. Yeah, Pulp. Yeah, that's definitely who I would suggest for online store. Well, because I don't show myself on here, Jack, so I don't. So I like to have something changing on the screen so people can see different things. There's my Fasciata. It's about 6 inches. Oh, so you have an actual Rosea. I have a Porteri, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, do I have... I know... Actually, I have a recent picture of her. I know I put it on here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. There's mine. There's Rosie. But see, she's got the red carapace, but her hairs are all brown. She doesn't have like the red color. So I'm pretty sure it's Port Terry. I got her like 7 years ago now. So I've had her for a while. It's the only one I kept when I got out of the last time. Yeah, I've seen one that has like I don't know if it's like that, but I've seen one with the pretty red, and they look really different than what I have. So I'm pretty sure this is a Port Terry, not the Rosea. Another one of mine that you never see. There's my orange tree spider, whatever it's called now. It used to be T gigas. What is it? H gigas now or something? Little tiny sling, but it's never out. It's always hiding back there. It's a pretty though. I like the colors. Oh, you have a rose red one? I like the rose red ones. There's my H gigas, the camera red baboon. That one I cannot wait to make its enclosure. I'm going to give that one a swimming enclosure. Put some guppies in there and see if I can get some footage of it catching fish. Because these ones actually supposedly will go in there. There's videos of them on YouTube catching guppies. So I'm going to put it into a 10-gallon and just give it one side with deep substrate and the other side is just going to be water with like a betta filter in it. Something simple like that. Oh, nice. It was supposed to be as a rosé, and at first I thought it wasn't, but then I pre-molt and molted a week after, and she was so pink. Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping to do. That one's finally getting... It's probably only a molt or two from being an adult. So I can't wait till that one gets adult. And I do want to give it its own 10-gallon with all that set up and see if I can catch it fishing. I would love to see it. I've seen videos of it. I've seen them do it. I want to catch it doing it, though. I think it'd be awesome. That's going to get like its own setup somewhere in my house. I have a 10-gallon stand. I'm going to set it up somewhere by itself where I can hopefully get a good video of it. Other than that, though, it's a pet hole. It really is just hides in it, but it eats like crazy. If you put food in there, it attacks it. It's nuts. Don't worry about your spelling. No, just the little crappy feeder guppies, not minnows. Okay, I'm going to go back over this again for anybody who just came in, the original part of this. For anybody over in the UK, I had promised they, if I find this again, a giveaway at 500 subs, because I did several for the US. I have not been around during the time that I hit 500 subs, so I do want to cover that now. But first I want to ask if you're interested in doing a mystery box from either like Spider World or what are these two here? Spider Shop, Spider World, Portsmouth one, Spider Woman suggested, or instead of doing a mystery box that's only limited to the UK, I could possibly do display cases. The display cases from the Hobby Lobby ones that everybody sees online in the UK, wishes they could get. Would it be cool if you could actually get them? I could do that for a giveaway instead. I could ship them out to anybody in Europe, UK, Africa, Asia, South America, stuff like that. And it would open it up to more of the world. And I think it'd be cool to have something like anybody can get spiders. This is something you can't get. So I thought maybe it'd be cool to offer this instead. So I'm just asking people in the comments below after the video. Actually, I think you do it now. Just let me know if you would rather... if you're from outside the U.S., would you rather do this, do some of these display cases? And I will make sure I send some that for the arboreal so that you can do the do-it-yourself ones that I have a video on how to do it and several people do, along with several other ones that you can use. Or would you rather get a mystery box? So, yeah, you can never have enough enclosures. You really can't. I need to get more already. I just did all those houses. So I just want to know, that's what I want to do. And the other thing I was doing here is, because there's more people watching now, I'll go over it again. Badass Reptiles and Inverts Facebook group. great people. You know, if you're on Facebook, go join it. He said it's Badass Reptiles and Inverts. I want to give a shout out to Small Town Exotics. House of Inverts, how you doing, man? I'm about to get to you in a second. So, as I go over my shout-outs again, Small Town Exotics, only 166 subs. He does a bunch of unboxings, rehousings, great videos. Like I said, if you like my channel, you'll love going and watch this too. The other one I was doing is House of Invertebrates. Like I said, he does some great videos, and he is a character. So, it's really fun to watch this stuff. Like I said, I watched both of these. It doesn't show I did, but I did watch all of them. His collection tour was really good. I do want to watch some more of your videos. I haven't had a chance yet. Go over and check him out. Feli's Tarantulas. I've only watched a little bit of his, but I know his Tarantulas for Beginners video was really good. And I watched a couple of other ones. Definitely worth checking out. Only 241 subs. Yeah, Small Town is really good. And the last one is Tennessee Tarantulas, who I swear to God really needs to fix his page. It annoys me, but he has really good videos. Like I said, this one right here is really worth watching. He shows how he does. It's actually a collab. Shows how he does his roaches, and another gentleman, Torpedoes and Tarantulas, does his. And then he shows you the secret of roach chow. Like he said, those $8 tubs of stuff you feed roaches, it's way too expensive. He shows you what it really is, and it's ridiculous. It's well worth watching just for that. So like I said, as more people watching, I want to make sure I do the shout-outs. Yes, Valley's really good. I said I like all these guys. Small Town Exotics is really good. House of Vertebrates, I said, you're one hell of a character, man. That was fun in your live stream. We were having a ball over there. You go back over to my Instagram so I can show more things off. Here's my gerbils. I gotta change everything up a little bit. Got 2 of them. But like, here's the enclosure. I have my P. fasciata in now, or I can actually see it a bit behind there. It's really pretty. I like having it up there. The start of the tear down of my old setup, and now it starts the start of the setup of the new one. I'm going to be doing a video showing all that. What is this? Oh, this is my Halloween crab. My Halloween crab, like when I first got him, I looked it up. Everyone said they could only keep their Halloween crab alive for about a month. I found almost no info on how to care for him. It's actually one of my most watched videos is my setup for him. I can tell you now, don't waste your time ever doing a setup for a Halloween crab. This thing, no matter what I do, destroys the whole tub every night. Like, every night, he gets in there, destroys the whole thing, redigs his hole. He's crazy. But he is still alive and well. I keep his tank really wet. I stopped giving him the saltwater one because it never lasted a day, and it's expensive. So he never used it. He's doing fine. So I stopped doing the saltwater water in there, and I will do probably an update video on him here pretty soon. But it's hard to do an update video on something that will not come out and let you see it. I put food in there. It's gone within like a couple hours of me putting it in there, but I don't ever really catch him out unless I, dig him out and reset things up. Oh, yeah, you were over when I redid it. I dug him out. Dude, you see me do that cage up really nice. Okay, it looked really pretty. Had it all set up. I got the next morning. He destroyed everything in there. He had it all destroyed. I had to re-clean the water bowl out. He had mud already back in that. It's nuts how much dirt that crab moves around in a night. But they're pretty cool. It's neat to see the stuff change so you know he's alive. Oh yeah, buries everything. It's pretty cool though. But I've had him for months now. He's still doing good. Everybody I looked up was like, "God, don't bother. He only lived like a month." Stuff like that. I haven't had any problem. I feed him like lettuce, carrots. I slice them up pretty thin for him. I give him roaches. I'll kill a roach and just leave it in his food thing. It's gone the next day. I won't leave roaches in with him because they obviously just Burrow. Ginger eating. Ginger has got quite a bit bigger since I've got her. You get a camel spider? I really want a camel spider. Like I won't order anything offline. I gotta find one local. I'm not paying that shipping. These are my blue vein death beetles. This is what happens when you accidentally spray one with water. Well, the one on the left, the blue, the really, really light blue, that's how they're supposed to look if you're doing them correctly. If you accidentally missed one with water, just a little miss, it turns into that, the dark blue one. It took almost a week for that dark blue one to turn back into the light blue like it's supposed to be. Oh, House of Birds, you can't do this giveaway because it's only for the EU. So I was asking that I'm not doing the giveaway right now. I want feedback on if they want to do a mystery box for the EU from one of their sites, or if they want me to instead give away the Hobby Lobby display cases that they can't get outside the US, and everybody in the US shows off our do-it-yourself videos and how to make stuff with them. So I thought maybe they would like the chance for that. That's why I'm asking. You want an armored cricket? I can't get. Can't get them in the U.S., can you? I can't. One of the many bugs you can't get in the U.S. I think. Like I see all these cool videos from people over there. They make all these neat communals with all these bugs that we can't get. The Invertebrarian just did a video about Okay, you just Spider-Woman just said I just found out you can keep the beetles with desert scorpions. Yeah, Invertebrarian just did a video about that you can keep these blue vein death beetles with desert scorpions and they live together. I really want to try it. I have 5 of these. I'm really tempted to go get a desert scorpion and put it in with them. There's another picture of Rosie. Doesn't look as red there. My son's guinea pig. I keep going to the Taylor show. We have a monthly show. It's the second Saturday of every month in Taylor. And every time I go there, my kid always wants one of the furry animals they have there. And then I'm such a sucker. I end up getting him something. He's got that and the 2 gerbils. Here's Onyx when he's not stuck inside of water with a bad shed. Here's my... I'm getting rid of him at the next Taylor show. One of the dealers, actually the same guy I got him from, I'm giving him back to him for a 50-50. This is a Kiliobrakis King Kretchen. I can't ever say it right. Dark Earth Tiger. Mature male. They're weird. Like, the females are good size, dark black. That guy is tiny. I mean, he's maybe 3 inches. With those long legs, he is tiny, but he is a mature male. So I am sending him off this weekend for a 50-50, and hopefully I will get a bunch of slings back, save some, hopefully get a female, and sell off the rest, or just send them into an online store. Maybe they'll take them in, for a trade thing. I don't really want to deal with if there's too many of them. I don't know how many they get. What's out over... Oh, the desert scorpions out in Phoenix. Yeah, I'm not in Phoenix, though. If I ever went over to Phoenix and those places, all I would do is be looking around for, like, tarantulas and scorpions and mailing them back to myself. They're all there'd just be boxes of them sitting in my room. And the day before I leave, I'm just going to ship them out, then fly home, and then, like, pick them up when I get there. I'd be horrible at that. Yeah, Kiliobrakis, I love them. You have over 80? I'm only at 26. I don't have that much. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I have too many. Oh, here's my dog. I made a Christmas one. That's Kara. Fade Death Beetles. I had a guy who was picking him up for me, and he just 75. They sell pretty cheap, so I'm not surprised. They sell only for like $1 a piece. What is this? Oh, that's a feeding video. Oh, yeah. This is my little vegans. He looks so evil just in there with the glowing eyes. Look at those glowing eyes. He just looks evil in there looking out. Oh, look at the cute little pink toe. He was not happy with me that day. 45 plus, jeez. Wow, 40 already? That's crazy. And 3 jumpers. You only start at the end of November, December too. You're only a couple months in, you have 40. That's crazy. I don't have that kind of money. I am going to be getting more. My big goal is when tax time comes around is I want to get a communal. I want to get an ML4 communal more than anything else. I also had a Mexican Black Velvet showed up at the last Taylor show. The guy said he probably still have them by the time taxes come around. But they're like $80 for one. But they are so... I love black spiders. I love the black tarantulas, so... That's the Grammostola Shoderi or something like that it's called. It's pretty rare around here at least. It's the Mexican Black Velvet, I think. Eight scorpions, 3 death. Jeez. Yeah, I want to get more into scorpions. I don't know why I don't have any scorpions. I think it's kind of weird. It seems to be pretty common. Anybody with tarantulas has some scorpions. Wow, 19 in. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, it's a Brachypelma? Okay. Yeah, it's... Okay, yeah. How is your Communal 6 going? I haven't seen that on your channel. I don't know how I want to get like about 6 to 10, like from 5 to 10. Just like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in on YouTube for tarantulas is Tom's videos with them, and you watch them walk around tapping on each other and all that. It's crazy. I so want to see that in real life. Now that's a pretty spider right there, little dwarf. That's my Brazilian blue dwarf beauty, D. Demanensis. Jumping spiders look cool. I haven't gotten any because they're not so easily get around here. I have to go look for your video though on your channel. I want to look at those. Jumping spiders look really cool, but there's nothing I easily get, so I kind of just putting that aside until I get a chance to see one. If I find any at a show or something like that, I'm gonna pick them up though. 5 of the ML4, yeah, that just... I just think they're the coolest thing watching all of them. My poor snake that didn't last a week. I got this guy from the the show, for the Taylor show. I had him a week. I got him in shed, and a week later he was just dead. I think there's an issue with the shed. I don't know. It really sucked. I can't get these guys to eat for crap. I just tried to give them a Superman today, and they both ran from it. Okay, later, Kaz. Oh, you want 5 of the dwarf blue? Yeah, the D Dominanenses. They're awesome. They are so pretty. There she is right after a molt. She's molted twice. I guess twice in like 6 years. I don't think that's normal, but since I've had her, she's molted twice. My poor NNC communal had 3. One ate 2 of them, which was half expected, so that wasn't a big deal to me. You know, not that I wanted, but and then I had this one, which was beautiful. I love this one. It died like 2 months ago. I don't know why. It was just dead inside of its hole. It ate like 2 days before that, and I had misted everything, and it was dead like 2 days later. And it was cool, like the way it webbed up everything, all the little little tunnels they made throughout its own webbing. It was really neat, and it sucks. I want to get another one. I won't do a communal again, but I do want to get another one when I get a chance, because they're really pretty. Yeah, anybody who does videos, any other YouTubers, you lost your orange tree spider? I just seen it the other day, too. Damn. That sucks, man. Yeah, Pet 2 Creator Support. Any guys out there that do videos, this is one ran by Jeepers Creepers Tarantulas. I am a mod on it, mostly just to help out with like some tech stuff. And Sarah, the Tarantula Girl, is on here. It is the other mod. We run it, but we allow anything, not just spiders. So any pet-oriented channels are on there, and we help each other out. $100 isopod. Can you guys believe that? $100 for that guy right there. It's just a really big orange isopod. Okay, well, we've lost most of our viewers, and it's kind of dwindled down, so I am going to call this a night. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. It's actually been a lot of fun. I gotta do this more often. Really sorry about that loss, though, man. Like, the orange tree spider is so pretty. I have that little sling, too. I think it's my second of those. My first one died for absolutely no reason. I ended up getting another one that's a little bit bigger. It's doing really well. I do gotta get something smaller for it to eat. That's like my smallest tarantula right now, besides like ones that eat like dead things. Okay, like I said, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Please leave in the comments below, like I said, if you want the cases or would you rather do the mystery box. Let me know. because I would like to get going on that here pretty soon. And thank you guys all for hanging out. This was fun. I'm gonna try doing this a little bit more often, just to hang out and talk to everybody. And I'll see you guys later.